We did talk about Greenland. We talked about it in the context of the Arctic and the increasing need for the alliance to pay attention to security in the Arctic, given the continued Russian presence and increasing Chinese presence that's there. I think it's been reported widely that we're doing some planning now on a new Arctic mission called Arctic Sentry. That has not kicked off yet, but we're in the final stages of planning for that enhanced vigilance activity. I'll actually go back to my headquarters later tonight, and tomorrow I'll take a brief from our commander of Joint Force Command Norfolk, who's in charge of this. He'll present that to me tomorrow, and if the brief goes well and we've met all the ticks, and we might have something that we can announce later this week on how we're moving forward on that. But this was one of the two areas that our Secretary General discussed with President Trump when they were in Davos. So I think it's an essential pillar of the way forward for Arctic security, and looking forward to contribute to that.
Or appeasing approach of the U.S. to negotiate peace with Russia. We know that as the weather will thaw a little bit.
So we agreed to reestablish a communication line, and we're in the process of getting that reestablishment going. So my only communication with the Russian military so far has been with the negotiators that the Russians have sent forward into our military working group. I would tell you, within those working groups, we're having very constructive and productive conversations about how we'll move forward on the Ukraine peace agreement. And everyone I know is hoping that we're able to achieve that.
RTL Luxembourg. I have a question to Mrs. Bacchus, if there are any news.
The long-range strikes are probably the story of the winter, with Russia attacking critical national infrastructure in Ukraine, causing significant power outages. The Ukrainians have talked about what the impacts of that are. But again, it's a brutal conflict. We all are working to achieve President Trump's vision of peace in Ukraine so that we can move on.